Welcome to Stoic Pulse, your sanctuary for the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Here, we explore the profound rules and life lessons from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus to empower you to live with courage, clarity, and purpose. If you're ready to master your mind and transform your life, stick with us. This journey will inspire you to the very end. Picture yourself chasing a dream, a new career, inner peace, or a bolder you. But a whisper of doubt creeps in. What if I fall? The chaos of life, notifications, stress, distractions, pulls you off course. Sound familiar? Stoicism offers a way out. As Epictetus said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Your mind is your greatest weapon, capable of unshakable resilience. Today, we're diving into Stoic principles to break free from fear and unlock your limitless potential. In this video, we'll uncover practical Stoic tools to reframe challenges, build mental strength, and thrive in any storm. These aren't just ideas. They're a roadmap to a life of virtue and impact. Seneca warned, while we are postponing, life speeds by. Don't wait another moment to become who you're meant to be. Ready to take control? Join us as we explore these transformative steps. Like, share, and comment below. What's one obstacle you're ready to conquer? Subscribe and hit the bell for daily Stoic wisdom. Stay tuned, stay Stoic, and let's unleash the power within you. 1. Master emotional intelligence. Through Stoic reflection, have you ever found yourself swept away by a wave of emotion? Maybe you snapped at a friend during a heated argument, or anxiety kept you from speaking up in a meeting. In those moments, it feels like your emotions are in the driver's seat, steering you toward actions you later regret. We've all been there. But here's the Stoic truth. Your emotions are not your master. They are signals, not commands. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, while also navigating the feelings of others. It's a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom and a powerful tool for building stronger relationships, making wiser decisions, and living a life aligned with virtue. The Stoics understood this long before modern psychology gave it a name. They saw emotions as reflections of our perceptions, not as facts carved in stone. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." When you feel anger, fear, or frustration, it's not the event itself that causes pain. It's how you interpret it. By mastering emotional intelligence, you learn to pause, reflect, and choose your response, rather than letting emotions dictate your actions. This is the Stoic path to inner freedom. Let's consider a real-life example. Imagine a manager named Sarah, leading a team through a high-stakes project. During a meeting, a colleague challenges her ideas, and tension rises. Her first instinct is to defend herself or lash out, but instead, she applies Stoic reflection. She takes a deep breath, acknowledges her rising frustration, and asks herself, "Why am I feeling this way? Is this emotion serving me?" By pausing, she realizes the critique isn't personal. It's about the project. She responds calmly, listens to her colleague's perspective, and fosters a productive discussion. Her team leaves the meeting inspired, not divided. Sarah's Stoic approach didn't just save the moment, it built trust and respect. So, how do you develop this kind of emotional intelligence? The Stoics offer a clear roadmap, starting with self-awareness. Begin by practicing mindfulness, a Stoic tool for observing your emotions without judgment. When you feel a strong emotion, Whether it's anger at a delayed deadline or joy from a personal win, pause and name it. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What triggered this? Journaling is a powerful way to deepen this practice. Each evening, write down a moment when you felt a strong emotion, what caused it, and how you responded. Over time, you'll uncover patterns, like a tendency to react defensively when criticized, and you can start to shift those habits. Next, cultivate empathy, the Stoic art of understanding others' emotions. Epictetus taught us, when you are offended, it is better to reflect than to flare up. Instead of judging someone's actions, try to see their perspective. If a coworker seems short-tempered, consider that they might be stressed or struggling. By practicing empathy, you not only improve your relationships, but also gain the clarity to navigate conflicts with grace. Try this. In your next conversation, focus entirely on listening, without planning your response. You'll be amazed at how much you learn about others' emotions. Finally, master self-regulation, the Stoic discipline of choosing your response. When emotions run high, take a moment to breathe deeply, slow, deliberate breaths that calm your nervous system. This simple act creates space between the emotion and your action, allowing you to respond with reason. If you're feeling overwhelmed, step away for a brief walk or reflect on Seneca's words. You have power over your mind. Ask yourself, is this emotion helping me act virtuously, or is it pulling me away from my values? By aligning your actions with Stoic principles, you transform fleeting emotions into opportunities for growth. Mastering emotional intelligence isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about understanding them as tools for wisdom. The Stoics didn't deny emotions, they harnessed them. Every time you pause to reflect, you're practicing what Marcus Aurelius called the art of living. You're training your mind to respond with clarity, empathy, and purpose. Start small. Today, notice one emotion, reflect on its cause, and choose a Stoic response. As you build this habit, you'll find yourself navigating life's challenges with a calm, unshakable mind. This is just the beginning. Stay with us as we explore the next Stoic step to unlock your limitless potential. If this resonates, join the Stoic Pulse community. Let's walk this path together. Until next time, stay reflective, stay stoic, and keep pulsing toward your best self. 2. Cultivate creativity through Stoic openness. Have you ever felt trapped in a mental rut where every solution feels stale and every idea seems recycled? Maybe you're tackling a work project that's hit a dead end, or you're struggling to find fresh ways to connect with your loved ones. In those moments, it's easy to think creativity is a gift reserved for a lucky few. But Stoicism teaches us otherwise. Creativity is a skill, a muscle you can strengthen by opening your mind to new perspectives and embracing the unknown. The Stoics, with their focus on wisdom and virtue, understood that a clear, adaptable mind is the birthplace of innovation. By cultivating openness, you can break free from rigid thinking and discover solutions that transform your life. For the Stoics, creativity wasn't about fleeting inspiration. It was about aligning your mind with nature's ever-changing flow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." This fountain is your creative potential, waiting to be tapped through disciplined thought and exploration. When you approach challenges with a Stoic's clarity, free from fear, judgment, or attachment to old habits, you create space for new ideas to emerge. Creativity, in this sense, is a Stoic virtue. It's the courage to think differently and the wisdom to see beyond the ordinary. Let's bring this to life with an example. Consider Alex, a marketing coordinator tasked with launching a new campaign. Deadlines loom, but every idea feels flat, and his team is stuck. Instead of forcing the same tired strategies, Alex turns to Stoic openness. He takes a mindful walk in a nearby park, letting his thoughts wander without pressure. Inspired by the natural patterns around him, he reflects on Seneca's call to keep learning. He then organizes a brainstorming session with colleagues from different departments, welcoming their diverse perspectives. One offhand comment sparks a bold, unconventional campaign idea that captivates the audience and boosts the project's success. Alex's Stoic approach, embracing exploration and collaboration, unlocked his creative spark. So, how do you cultivate this Stoic creativity? Start by making space for mindful exploration. The Stoics valued stillness as a path to clarity, and creativity thrives in moments of quiet. Set aside time each day to step away from your routine. Take a walk in nature, sketch your thoughts, or write freely in a journal without a set goal. These acts free your mind from the noise of daily tasks and allow new connections to form. Try this. During your next walk, observe one detail, a leaf's shape, a bird's call, and let it inspire a new thought or idea. This simple practice opens your mind to the Stoic art of seeing afresh. Next, embrace failure as a Stoic teacher. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Many shy away from creative risks because they fear mistakes, but the Stoics saw setbacks as opportunities for growth. When an idea flops, don't judge yourself. Ask, "What can I learn?" Every failure refines your thinking, bringing you closer to innovation. Experiment with a small creative project, like writing a short story or redesigning a workspace. If it doesn't work, reflect stoically and try again. This mindset transforms fear into fuel for creativity. Finally, seek collaboration to expand your perspective. The Stoics valued community as a source of wisdom, and creativity flourishes when you engage with others. Share your challenges with someone outside your usual circle, a friend from a different field, a mentor, or even a stranger with a fresh viewpoint. Their insights can shatter your mental barriers. Try organizing a casual discussion group where you explore a problem together, welcoming all ideas without judgment. As you listen and build on others' thoughts, you'll discover solutions you'd never have found alone. Cultivating creativity through Stoic openness is about training your mind to embrace the new, the uncertain, and the possible. It's about digging into Marcus Aurelius's fountain of good and letting your ideas flow. Start today. Take a mindful moment, risk a small failure, or connect with someone new. Each step strengthens your creative muscle and aligns you with Stoic wisdom. As you practice, you'll find that no problem is too big, no idea too far-fetched. Your mind becomes a wellspring of innovation, ready to shape a life of purpose and impact. We're just getting started on this Stoic journey. Join us next as we explore the third step to unlock your limitless mind. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's continue this path together. Stay open, stay Stoic, and keep creating. 3. Develop resilience by embracing Stoic adversity. Life has a way of testing us. Maybe you've faced a crushing rejection, a job you didn't get, a relationship that fell apart, or a goal that slipped through your fingers. In those moments, it's tempting to crumble, to let frustration or despair take over. But Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not our enemy, it's our teacher. Resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger from setbacks, is a skill forged in the fire of hardship. The Stoics didn't shy away from difficulties. They welcomed them as chances to practice virtue and build mental strength. By embracing adversity, you transform life's toughest moments into stepping stones toward a more resilient, purposeful self. Seneca captured this Stoic truth when he wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Every challenge you face, whether it's a personal loss or professional setback, is an opportunity to grow. The Stoics believe that we can't control external events, but we can control our reactions. When you shift your perspective to see adversity as a test of character, you stop fighting the inevitable and start harnessing its power. This mindset doesn't just help you survive tough times, it helps you emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with Stoic virtue. Consider the story of Maya, a young entrepreneur who poured her heart into launching a sustainable clothing brand. Just as her business gained traction, a supply chain crisis threatened to derail everything. Orders were delayed, customers were frustrated, and Maya felt the weight of failure. Instead of giving up, she turned to Stoic principles. She reflected on Epictetus's words and asked herself, "What can I control?" She focused on transparent communication with her customers, pivoted to local suppliers, and used the crisis to refine her business model. Not only did her brand survive, but it gained a loyal following for its authenticity. Maya's Stoic resilience turned a potential disaster into a triumph. So, how do you build this Stoic resilience? Start by reframing adversity as a challenge, not a threat. When a setback hits, pause and ask, "What can I learn from this?" This simple question, rooted in Stoic wisdom, shifts your focus from victimhood to growth. Practice mindfulness to stay present during tough moments. Close your eyes, take slow, deep breaths, and ground yourself in the now. This calms your nervous system and creates space for a reasoned response. Try this. The next time stress arises, take 5 deep breaths and remind yourself of Seneca's words. Difficulties are your mind's gym. Next, strengthen your resilience through physical movement. The Stoics knew the mind and body are intertwined, and physical activity builds mental toughness. Whether it's a morning run, a yoga session, or a brisk walk, exercise releases tension and boosts your capacity to handle stress. Make it a habit. Commit to 20 minutes of movement daily, and notice how it sharpens your focus and fortitude. Maya, our entrepreneur, found that daily walks helped her clear her mind and approach her business challenges with renewed energy. Finally, practice self-compassion, a Stoic principle often overlooked. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Resilience doesn't mean being unbreakable. It means giving yourself permission to stumble and rise again. When you face a setback, don't berate yourself. Reflect on what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward. Keep a journal to track your challenges and how you overcame them. Over time, you'll see a pattern of growth, reinforcing your Stoic strength. Embracing Stoic adversity is about training your mind to see every hardship as a chance to practice courage, wisdom, and resilience. It's about standing tall in the face of life's storms, knowing that each challenge makes you stronger. Start today. Face one small difficulty with Stoic resolve, whether it's a tough conversation or a missed deadline, and watch your resilience grow. As you do, you will build a mind that not only endures, but thrives. Our Stoic journey continues. Join us next as we explore the fourth step to unlock your limitless potential. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's face adversity together. Stay resilient, stay Stoic, and keep growing. Unleash your mind with Stoic neuroplasticity. Have you ever felt like your mind is stuck in a loop, replaying the same doubts or habits that hold you back? Maybe you hesitate to take on a new challenge because you've always thought, "I'm not cut out for this." These mental ruts can feel like unbreakable chains, but Stoicism and modern science reveal a powerful truth. Your mind is not fixed, it's malleable. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself through thoughts, actions, and experiences, is the key to unlocking your limitless potential. The Stoics understood this intuitively, teaching that by mastering our thoughts, we shape our reality. With Stoic neuroplasticity, you can break old patterns, forge new pathways, and become the architect of your own mind. Epictetus captured this Stoic insight when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Every thought you choose to nurture strengthens neural connections in your brain, while those you challenge begin to fade. If you dwell on self-doubt, your mind reinforces it. But if you focus on growth and possibility, your brain adapts, building pathways that support Stoic virtues like wisdom and resilience. This isn't about wishful thinking, it's about intentional practice. By aligning neuroplasticity with Stoic discipline, you can transform how you think, act, and live. Let's see this in action with an example. Meet Liam, a graphic designer who always believed he was bad at leadership. When offered a chance to lead a design team, his instinct was to decline, trapped by his self-imposed label. But Liam decided to apply Stoic neuroplasticity. He reflected on Marcus Aurelius's words and began questioning his belief. Is there evidence I can't lead? He started small, practicing leadership skills like active listening and clear communication in team meetings. He also meditated daily, visualizing himself as a confident leader. Over months, Liam's brain rewired. His confidence grew, and he led his team to deliver a standout project. By challenging his thoughts and taking action, Liam unleashed a new version of himself. So, how do you unleash your mind with Stoic neuroplasticity? Begin with conscious awareness, the Stoic practice of observing your thoughts without judgment. Set aside 5 minutes daily for mindfulness meditation. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and notice the thoughts that arise. When you spot a limiting belief, like, "I'm not good enough," don't fight it. Instead, ask, "Is this true? What evidence contradicts it?" This Stoic questioning, rooted in Seneca's advice to examine yourself, weakens unhelpful neural pathways and opens space for growth. Next, challenge your brain with new experiences. Neuroplasticity thrives when you push beyond your comfort zone, and the Stoics valued learning as a path to wisdom. Seneca wrote, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Try a new skill, and perhaps public speaking, coding, or even a musical instrument. Each time you learn, your brain forms new connections, expanding its capacity. Start small. Dedicate 15 minutes a day to a new activity and reflect on how it feels to grow. Liam, our designer, took an online leadership course, which helped rewire his self-perception. Finally, reinforce empowering thoughts through repetition. The Stoics knew that consistent practice shapes character, and neuroplasticity works the same way. Write down one empowering belief, like, "I am capable of growth," and repeat it daily, ideally during your mindfulness practice. Pair this with action. Take small steps toward a goal that challenges your old beliefs. For example, if you doubt your creativity, start a daily sketching habit. Each action strengthens the neural pathways that support your Stoic potential. Unleashing your mind with Stoic neuroplasticity is about taking control of your thoughts and reshaping your brain with purpose. It's about dyeing your soul, as Marcus Aurelius said, with the colors of courage and wisdom. Start today. Notice one limiting thought, question it, and take a small step toward growth. As you practice, your mind will adapt, opening doors to possibilities you never imagined. Your potential is limitless. Stoicism shows you how to unlock it. Our Stoic journey is gaining momentum. Join us next as we explore the fifth step to forge a mind without boundaries. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's reshape our minds together. Stay mindful, stay Stoic, and keep growing. 5. Fuel your mind with Stoic balance. Have you ever pushed through a long day, only to find your thoughts foggy, your focus scattered, and your decisions shaky? Maybe you've stayed up late to meet a deadline, fueled by coffee and snacks, only to feel drained and ineffective. It's frustrating when your mind doesn't perform at its best, but Stoicism teaches us that the mind and body are deeply connected. Just as a warrior needs proper sustenance to wield a sword, your brain needs the right fuel to wield wisdom, resilience, and creativity. By embracing Stoic balance, harmonizing effort with rest, nourishment with discipline, you can ensure your mind operates at its peak, ready to tackle any challenge with Stoic virtue. Marcus Aurelius understood this balance, writing, "If you seek tranquility, do less, or do what's essential." For the Stoics, rest and care weren't indulgences. They were necessities for a life of clarity and action. Your brain is a remarkable organ, but it demands high-quality nutrition and restorative sleep to function optimally. Without these, your ability to think clearly, solve problems, and practice Stoic principles falters. Modern science backs this Stoic wisdom. The foods you eat and the rest you prioritize directly impact your cognitive performance, emotional stability, and mental endurance. Fueling your mind with balance is a Stoic act of self-discipline, aligning your physical care with your pursuit of wisdom. Let's bring this to life with an example. Consider Elena, a nurse working long shifts in a busy hospital. Constantly on her feet, she relied on vending machine snacks and irregular sleep, leaving her mentally exhausted and short-tempered. Feeling disconnected from her Stoic values, Elena turned to Seneca's wisdom about balance. She started preparing nutrient-rich meals with foods like almonds, spinach, and berries, which boosted her focus. She also committed to a consistent sleep schedule, aiming for 7 to 8 hours nightly in a calm, dark room. Within weeks, Elena's clarity returned. She handled stressful shifts with Stoic calm and connected more deeply with her patients. Her balanced approach transformed her mind and her work. So, how do you fuel your mind with Stoic balance? Start with nutrition, the foundation of mental clarity. The Stoics valued simplicity, and your diet can reflect this. Focus on brain-boosting foods, nuts and seeds for healthy fats, leafy greens for antioxidants, and whole grains for sustained energy. Avoid processed foods and sugary snacks, which cloud your mind and disrupt Stoic focus. Try this. Replace one processed snack with a handful of almonds or a piece of fruit each day, and notice how your energy stabilizes. Elena's meal prep, simple salads and nut-based snacks, kept her mind sharp during demanding shifts. Next, prioritize sleep, the Stoic art of restoration. Epictetus taught, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Sleep is within your power, and it's critical for consolidating memories, sharpening focus, and maintaining emotional balance. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep nightly, and create a restful environment. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid screens or caffeine before bed. Establish a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, to honor your body's rhythm. A Stoic practice. Reflect on your day for 5 minutes before bed, as Marcus Aurelius did, to calm your mind and prepare for rest. Finally, embrace balance as a Stoic discipline. The Stoics didn't overwork themselves into exhaustion. They knew when to pause. Schedule moments of rest in your day, even if it's a brief walk or a moment of mindfulness. Ask yourself, am I fueling my mind to serve my virtues? This question aligns your physical care with Stoic purpose. If you're struggling to maintain balance, start small. Commit to a nutrient-rich meal or an earlier bedtime this week. Each choice strengthens your mind's foundation, enabling you to live with Stoic clarity. Fueling your mind with Stoic balance is about treating your brain with the respect it deserves. It's about honoring Seneca's wisdom by focusing on what you can control: your nutrition, your rest, your harmony. Start today. Choose one food or sleep habit to improve and feel your mind awaken. As you nourish your brain, you'll unlock the clarity and strength to pursue a life of virtue and impact. Our Stoic journey is thriving. Join us next as we explore the 6th step to forge a mind without limits. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's fuel our minds together. Stay balanced, stay Stoic, and keep thriving. 6. Build strength and mental flexibility through Stoic adaptability. Have you ever had a moment where life threw you a curveball, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and off balance? Perhaps a sudden job change disrupted your career path, or an unexpected family issue demanded your attention. In those moments, it's easy to resist, to cling to how things should be, and let frustration take over. But Stoicism offers a different path. That's adaptability, mental flexibility, the ability to adjust your thinking and actions in the face of uncertainty, is a Stoic superpower. It's not about surrendering to chaos, but about flowing with it, like a river finding a new course around a rock. By building strength and flexibility, you transform life's disruptions into opportunities for growth and wisdom. The Stoics were masters of adaptability, understanding that life is inherently unpredictable. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When plans fail or circumstances shift, the Stoic doesn't despair. They adapt. This mindset turns setbacks into lessons, obstacles into exercises in virtue. Mental flexibility, paired with physical and emotional strength, allows you to navigate life's twists with grace and resilience. It's about training your mind and body to bend without breaking, to find new paths when the old ones close. Let's see this in action with an example. Consider Jamal, a freelance photographer whose business relied on in-person events. When a global travel restriction halted his bookings, he faced financial strain and uncertainty. Instead of dwelling on what he couldn't control, Jamal turned to Stoic adaptability. He reflected on Epictetus's words and asked, "What's in my power?" He pivoted to virtual photography workshops, teaching aspiring photographers online. To stay sharp, he practiced yoga daily, building physical strength that bolstered his mental clarity. Within months, Jamal's workshops gained a global audience, and his business thrived in ways he hadn't imagined. His stoic flexibility turned a crisis into a creative triumph. So, how do you build strength and mental flexibility through stoic adaptability? Start by embracing discomfort, a stoic practice for growth. Seneca advised, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Step outside your comfort zone. Whether it's initiating a tough conversation or tackling a new responsibility at work, each time you face discomfort, you build resilience, like a muscle growing stronger with each lift. Try this. Identify one small challenge you've been avoiding and approach it with stoic courage this week. Reflect on how it feels to adapt and grow. Next, strengthen your mind and body through physical movement. The Stoics valued the connection between physical and mental health, knowing that a strong body supports a flexible mind. Incorporate activities like yoga, swimming, or even daily stretching to enhance your physical resilience. These practices improve focus, reduce stress, and prepare you to handle life's unpredictability. Make it a habit. Commit to 15 minutes of movement each morning and notice how it sharpens your mental agility. Jamal's yoga practice helped him stay calm and adaptable during his business pivot. Finally, cultivate adaptability through mindfulness and learning from setbacks. The Stoics practiced reflection to stay present and open. Spend 5 minutes daily in mindfulness. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without attachment. When a setback occurs, don't resist it. Instead, ask, "What can I learn?" and journal your insights. This Stoic practice rewires your mind to see failures as teachers, fostering flexibility. For example, if a project falls apart, reflect on what went wrong and how you can adapt next time. Over time, you'll approach challenges with a Stoic's calm confidence, building strength and mental flexibility through Stoic adaptability is about training your mind to flow with life's changes. It's about embodying Marcus Aurelius's strength by focusing on what you can control and letting go of the rest. Start today. Face one discomfort, move your body, or reflect on a recent setback. Each step makes you stronger, more flexible, and ready for whatever life brings. Your mind is a river. Let it find its course. Our Stoic journey is growing stronger. Join us next as we explore the 7th step to unlock your limitless potential. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's adapt together. Stay flexible, stay stoic, and keep thriving. Harness visualization and affirmations with Stoic intent. Have you ever dreamed of achieving something great? A new career, a deeper connection with others, or inner peace, only to feel paralyzed by doubt when it's time to act? It's one thing to imagine a better future, but another to believe you can make it real. Stoicism teaches us that our thoughts are the seeds of our actions, and by intentionally shaping them, we can cultivate a mind ready to turn dreams into reality. Visualization and affirmations, when infused with Stoic intent, are powerful tools to reprogram your mind, strengthen your resolve, and align your actions with virtue. They are not about wishful thinking. They're about preparing your mind for the Stoic life you choose to live. Epictetus captured this principle when he said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Visualization is the act of mentally rehearsing your desired outcomes, seeing yourself embody Stoic virtues like courage, wisdom, or justice. Affirmations are the words you speak to reinforce those visions, countering doubt with Stoic conviction. Together, they create a mental blueprint, guiding your actions toward your goals. Science supports this Stoic wisdom. When you vividly imagine success, your brain builds pathways that make it easier to act, as if you've already walked the path. With Stoic intent, these practices become a disciplined act of shaping your soul. Let's see this in action with an example. Meet Priya, a teacher aspiring to become a school principal, but plagued by self-doubt about her leadership skills. Feeling stuck, she turned to Stoic visualization. Each morning, she spent 5 minutes imagining herself leading with confidence, calmly resolving conflicts, and inspiring her staff. Visualizing the Stoic virtues of justice and wisdom, she paired this with an affirmation: "I am a capable leader who acts with virtue." To make it real, she took small steps, like volunteering to lead a school initiative. Over time, Priya's confidence grew, and her successful project earned her a promotion to principal. Her Stoic practice turned her vision into reality. So, how do you harness visualization and affirmations with Stoic intent? Start by creating a clear vision. Set aside 5 minutes daily in a quiet space. Close your eyes and picture yourself achieving a goal. Whether it's delivering a powerful presentation or staying calm in a crisis, make it vivid. See the setting, feel the emotions, and embody Stoic virtues. For example, if you're preparing for a tough conversation, visualize yourself speaking with clarity and compassion, as Marcus Aurelius would. This mental rehearsal primes your mind for action, aligning your thoughts with Stoic purpose. Next, craft affirmations rooted in Stoic truth. Seneca advised, "What need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears." Instead of dwelling on doubts, affirm your strength. Write a present tense statement like, "I am resilient and act with wisdom," and repeat it daily, ideally after your visualization. Say it with conviction, as if it's already true. To make it Stoic, tie it to virtue. "I am just in all my actions," or "I face challenges with courage." Priya's affirmation gave her the confidence to lead, reinforcing her Stoic commitment. Finally, pair these practices with action, the Stoic bridge between thought and reality. Visualizations and affirmations prepare your mind, but as Epictetus reminds us, you must do what you have to do. Identify one small step toward your goal, perhaps practicing a skill or seeking feedback, and take it daily. For example, if you visualize being a confident speaker, join a local speaking club. Each action reinforces your mental blueprint, making your Stoic vision tangible. Keep a journal to track your visualizations, affirmations, and actions, reflecting on how they align with your virtues. Harnessing visualizations and affirmations with Stoic intent is about shaping your mind to reflect the life you choose. It's about embodying Marcus Aurelius's power over your thoughts, turning dreams into virtuous actions. Start today. Visualize one goal, affirm your strength, and take a small step. As you practice, your mind will align with Stoic purpose, guiding you toward a life of impact and wisdom. Your thoughts are your power. Use them wisely. Our Stoic journey is deepening, Join us next as we explore the 8th step to unlock your limitless potential. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's shape our minds together. Stay intentional, stay stoic, and keep thriving. 8. Boost focus and cognitive performance with Stoic discipline. Have you ever sat down to work on something important, a report, a personal project, or even a moment of reflection, only to find your mind drifting? 1 minute you're focused, the next you're scrolling through your phone, or lost in a daydream about tomorrow's worries. In our fast-paced world, distractions are relentless. Notifications, multitasking, and the lure of instant gratification pull us away from what matters. Stoicism teaches us that focus is not just a skill, it's a discipline, a choice to direct your mind toward what's within your control. By mastering this Stoic art, you can sharpen your cognitive performance, think clearly, and act with purpose, no matter the chaos around you. Marcus Aurelius understood the power of a disciplined mind, writing, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness." For the Stoics, focus was about eliminating mental clutter and aligning your attention with virtue. A focused mind is a powerful mind, capable of solving problems, retaining knowledge, and pursuing goals with unwavering clarity. Modern science echoes this wisdom. Regular practices like meditation and sleep enhance concentration and cognitive agility, while distractions erode them. Stoic discipline bridges these insights, turning your mind into a tool of precision and strength. Let's see this in action with an example. Meet Aisha, a social worker juggling a demanding caseload and constant emails. Her scattered focus left her feeling ineffective and drained, unable to give her clients the attention they deserved. Seeking clarity, Aisha turned to Stoic discipline. She began each day with a 10-minute meditation, focusing on her breath to anchor her mind. She prioritized sleep, ensuring 7 to 8 hours nightly to restore her cognitive energy. To challenge her brain, she started solving crossword puzzles, sharpening her mental agility. Within weeks, Aisha's focus transformed. She managed her workload with calm precision, making a deeper impact on her clients. Her Stoic discipline turned chaos into clarity. So, how do you boost focus and cognitive performance with Stoic discipline? Start with mindfulness meditation, a Stoic practice for training attention. Set aside 10 minutes daily to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and gently redirect your mind when it wanders. This builds your mental muscle, helping you stay present. As Epictetus taught, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. When distractions arise, pause, breathe, and return to the task at hand. Try this during your next work session. Turn off notifications and focus solely on one task for 25 minutes, embodying Marcus Aurelius's call to concentrate. Next, prioritize sleep, the Stoic foundation of a sharp mind. Your brain needs rest to process information, consolidate memories, and maintain focus. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep in a dark, quiet room and stick to a consistent schedule. Avoid screens an hour before bed to honor your mind's need for calm. A Stoic ritual. Reflect briefly on Seneca's words before sleep, asking, "Did I use my time wisely today?" This practice clears your mind and prepares you for rest. Aisha's sleep routine was key to her renewed focus, grounding her in Stoic clarity. Finally, challenge your brain with mental exercises to boost cognitive performance. The Stoics valued lifelong learning, and activities like puzzles, reading, or learning a new skill keep your mind agile. Dedicate 15 minutes daily to a brain-stimulating task. Try a crossword, read a Stoic text, or practice a new language. These exercises strengthen neural connections, enhancing memory and problem-solving. Keep a journal to track your progress, noting how these practices sharpen your focus. Each effort aligns with Stoic discipline, making your mind a tool of virtue. Boosting focus and cognitive performance with Stoic discipline is about reclaiming your attention and directing it toward what matters. It's about embodying Seneca's call to use time wisely, cutting through distractions with Stoic precision. Start today. Meditate for 5 minutes. Prioritize one night of quality sleep, or solve a puzzle. As you practice, your mind will become a beacon of clarity, ready to serve your highest purposes. Our Stoic journey is sharpening. Join us next as we explore the 9th step to unlock your limitless potential. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's hone our minds together. Stay focused, stay Stoic, and keep thriving. Eliminate limiting beliefs with Stoic courage. Have you ever stopped yourself from pursuing a dream because a quiet voice whispered, "You're not good enough"? Maybe you avoided applying for a promotion, convinced you lacked the skills, or hesitated to start a new venture, fearing failure. These are limiting beliefs, self-imposed barriers rooted in fear, doubt, or past experiences that keep you trapped in a smaller version of yourself. Stoicism teaches us that these beliefs are not truths, but perceptions we can challenge and change. With Stoic courage, you can face these mental obstacles, dismantle them, and build a mindset that embraces growth and possibility. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this, you have the power to revoke at any moment. Limiting beliefs are estimates, stories you've told yourself about what you can't do or who you can't be. The Stoics believe that by examining our perceptions, we can replace falsehoods with wisdom. When you confront a belief like, "I'll never succeed," you're not just changing a thought. You're practicing the Stoic virtue of courage, stepping into the arena of your mind to reclaim your potential. This act of bravery transforms your reality, opening doors to opportunities you once thought impossible. Let's see this in action with an example. Consider Ravi, a barista with a passion for opening his own cafe, but paralyzed by the belief that he's not a business person. This thought kept him stuck, dismissing his dream as unrealistic. Inspired by Stoic courage, Ravi reflected on Epictetus's words and began questioning his belief. He asked, "What evidence supports this? Have I ever succeeded at something new?" He recalled mastering complex coffee recipes and earning customer loyalty, proving his capability. Ravi replaced his limiting belief with an empowering one. "I can learn to run a business." He enrolled in a small business course, started saving, and within a year, opened a thriving cafe. His Stoic courage turned doubt into action. So, how do you eliminate limiting beliefs with Stoic courage? Start with awareness, the Stoic practice of examining your thoughts. Set aside 5 minutes daily to reflect. Write down a belief that holds you back, like, "I'm too old to start over," or "I'm not talented enough." Ask, as Seneca advised, "Is this the condition that I feared?" Look for evidence. Have you succeeded in similar situations before? Have others overcome similar doubts? This Stoic questioning weakens the belief's grip, revealing it as a perception, not a fact. Try this. Identify one limiting belief today and list 3 pieces of evidence that contradict it. Next, reframe the belief with an empowering Stoic truth. The Stoics taught that we shape our reality through our thoughts. Replace "I can't do this" with "I am learning and growing with every step." Write this new belief and repeat it daily, ideally during a moment of mindfulness. To make it Stoic, tie it to virtue. I face challenges with courage and wisdom. Ravi's new belief fueled his confidence, guiding him toward his cafe dream. Keep a journal to track your old and new beliefs, noting how your mindset shifts over time. Finally, act with courage to solidify your new mindset. Stoicism is about action, not just thought. Take one small step toward your goal, no matter how daunting. If you believe you're not creative, start a daily writing habit. If you doubt your leadership, volunteer for a small team role. Each action, as Epictetus suggests, is doing what you have to do. These steps prove your capability, reinforcing your empowering belief. Reflect on your actions in your journal, celebrating each act of Stoic courage. Ravi's course enrollment was his first step, building momentum toward his dream. Eliminating limiting beliefs with Stoic courage is about reclaiming your power to define who you are. It's about embodying Marcus Aurelius's wisdom by revoking false estimates and choosing growth. Start today. Question one limiting belief, reframe it, and take a small action. As you practice, your mind will shed its chains, revealing a limitless potential grounded in Stoic virtue. You are not your doubts. You are what you choose to become. Our Stoic journey is nearing its peak. Join us next as we explore the 10th step to unlock your limitless potential. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's break free together. Stay courageous, stay Stoic, and keep thriving. Commit to lifelong learning with Stoic wisdom. Have you ever felt a spark of curiosity? A desire to learn something new, to understand the world more deeply, or to become a better version of yourself? Yet, in the rush of daily life, it's easy to let that spark fade, to put off learning for someday when you have more time. Stoicism teaches us that learning is not a luxury, it's a necessity, a cornerstone of a virtuous life. The Stoics saw life as a school, where every experience, challenge, and question is a lesson in wisdom. By committing to lifelong learning, you keep your mind sharp, your perspective open, and your actions aligned with the Stoic ideals of courage, justice, and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius captured this Stoic principle, writing, "The mind must be given relaxation. It will rise improved and sharper after it." For the Stoics, learning wasn't about accumulating facts. It was about refining character, deepening understanding, and preparing for life's challenges. Whether through reading, reflection, or new skills, lifelong learning keeps you adaptable and resilient, ready to face whatever comes. Modern science supports this. Continuous learning strengthens neural connections, enhances cognitive flexibility, and fosters a growth mindset. With Stoic wisdom, learning becomes a disciplined act of self-mastery, a path to unlocking your limitless potential. Let's see this in action with an example. Consider Mai, a retired librarian who felt her days lacked purpose after leaving her career. Inspired by Stoic wisdom, she reflected on Seneca's words and decided to reignite her love of learning. She began studying philosophy, reading Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, and taking an online course on ancient history. To stay disciplined, she set a goal to read one book a month and joined a local discussion group to share ideas. May also practiced mindfulness to stay present in her studies. Her commitment to learning not only enriched her mind, but also led her to volunteer as a community educator, inspiring others with her knowledge. May's Stoic pursuit transformed her retirement into a vibrant new chapter. So, how do you commit to lifelong learning with Stoic wisdom? Start by setting intentional learning goals, a Stoic practice of focusing on what's within your control. Choose one area to explore, perhaps Stoic philosophy, a new language, or a professional skill. Set a specific goal, like reading one book a month or completing a short online course. As Epictetus taught, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Make learning a priority by scheduling time for it, even 15 minutes daily. Try this. Pick one book or course today and commit to starting it this week, dedicating a small, consistent effort to growth. Next, build supportive habits to sustain your learning. The Stoics valued discipline, knowing that small actions compound into great change. Create a morning routine that includes reading or reflection. Perhaps start your day with a passage from Seneca or a Stoic journal entry. Surround yourself with learning opportunities. Listen to podcasts, join discussion groups, or engage with others who share your curiosity. Mai's discussion group kept her motivated, sparking new insights. To stay accountable, track your progress in a journal, noting what you've learned and how it aligns with Stoic virtues. Finally, embrace every experience as a lesson, the Stoic art of turning life into a classroom. Challenges, successes, and even failures are opportunities to grow. When faced with a setback, ask, what wisdom can I gain? Reflect on your experiences through journaling or meditation, seeking the lessons they offer. This practice, rooted in Marcus Aurelius's reflective habits, deepens your understanding and keeps your mind open. For example, if a work project fails, analyze what went wrong and how you can improve, turning loss into learning. This Stoic mindset ensures you're always growing, no matter the circumstance. Committing to lifelong learning with Stoic wisdom is about embracing life as a journey of growth. It's about heeding Seneca's call to seize the day, refusing to let life pass by unexamined. Start today. Set one learning goal, build a small habit, or reflect on a recent lesson. As you learn, your mind will expand, your virtues will strengthen, and your potential will soar. You are a student of life. Keep studying with Stoic resolve. Our Stoic journey is reaching its crescendo. Join us next for the conclusion, where we'll weave these steps into a powerful call to action. Keep pulsing with Stoic wisdom, and let's learn together. Stay curious, stay Stoic, and keep thriving. Thank you for joining us at Stoic Pulse, where we've explored transformative Stoic principles to master your mind and live with purpose. Today, we uncovered timeless lessons from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Tools to conquer fear, reframe challenges, and cultivate resilience. From mastering emotions to embracing adversity and committing to growth, these Stoic rules are your roadmap to a life of virtue and impact. As Seneca reminds us, while we are postponing, life speeds by. The power of Stoicism lies in action, so don't wait. Start applying these lessons today. Your journey doesn't end here. Take one step, pause before reacting, journal a reflection, or set a learning goal, and build a habit that shapes your limitless mind. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would buy, and then do what you have to do." Be the Stoic, who acts with courage and wisdom. Join our Stoic Pulse community by subscribing for more daily wisdom, liking this video, sharing it with a friend, and commenting below. What's one Stoic lesson you'll apply today? Keep pulsing with purpose, stay virtuous, and let's thrive together.